I just want to make this quick video to let you guys know that I'm back now and that I'm going to be focusing on the Borderlands franchise as a whole, as I initially intended to, and I still do. You know, a lot of people, because they probably didn't see what I had to say in the community tab, they probably didn't know that I was just taking a short break and letting one of my friends use the PlayStation for a little bit, and I use that sort of as an excuse to take a short break. You know, I haven't done it in a very long time, and YouTube isn't all that I do, guys. Like, I do things in the background. I make books, you know. I wear myself out, you know, a lot. And I just really want people to know that YouTube isn't the only thing I focus on. I do books in the background, and in the breaks that I've had, you know, in the small breaks that I had, too, I've done what okay. I've been doing a little bit of spiritual videos as well for my other YouTube channels. Um, I've been focusing on just a lot of things, but I took a break and I focused mainly on the spiritual things, but I just felt it was necessary and the time to take a small break, you know, and so I did. But you know, no matter what happens, I'll always come back to the gaming community and do what it is that I set out to do. I want to be the one of the greatest Borderlands YouTubers of all time. And then when I'm done with that, when you know, when I eventually complete that mission, I'm wanting to possibly hit newer heights. You know, I love the Borderlands community and franchise just as much as anyone does. More so than, you know, a lot of people will realize. And I gotta prove that. You know, I gotta prove it. But and that I will prove it. I just need some time. But I have really high dreams, like really high dreams. I'm going to be aiming for the stars. You know, some people say that just because you're not playing a game, like for example, just Borderlands, because I hear it a lot. Just because you're not playing Borderlands anymore doesn't mean that you're not a part of the community, you know. I don't think that's right, honestly. Like, you gotta, in this community in particular, you got to do what I feel like is a lot to gain respect. And that, I get it. You know, Borderlands is a game that deserves respect. You know, I'm not saying here that, you know, it's a joke, pretty much. It's not, you know. But my point is, though, is that just because someone's not out of the, you know, not playing the game anymore, that doesn't mean they're not in the community anymore. If they were in the community, then they always will be, in my personal opinion. That doesn't mean that we had to, you know, constantly shout their names, you know, and stuff like that in this community. But still, though, you know, I never understood that in particular when people say that, you know, they're no longer in the community just because they don't play, just because they haven't played it in a little bit doesn't mean that they're not in the community anymore. They'll always be in the community. It'll always be a part of them, you know. But that's just my own like little personal opinion, I suppose. But yeah, that's honestly what I had to I had to get that somewhat off of my chest. Not because I took a break, you know. It's really to back up the YouTubers that have been in the community, you know, for a long time, and then you know, and they still are. They just because they're not, you know, constantly tweeting about it or constantly on Twitch about it with it and on YouTube with it, you know, that doesn't mean that they're not that they're not one of the greatest you know, Borderlands YouTubers and stuff like that, like Violent Puma Gaming, for example. Just because, you know, he's taking his break and, you know, he's got his own things going on, that doesn't mean that he's not a part of the Borderlands community. This is turning into a bit of a rant, but you get what I'm trying to say here, surely. But yeah, that's just somewhat of the message I was wanting to get across with that, you know, line there. But and I was just wanting to let you guys know that I'm back now. I'm going to be focusing on Borderlands, as I always have, and yeah, you know, we'll see how where that takes me from here. And I appreciate all you guys' support and understanding, because I know I get tongue-tied a lot, and I get, you know, nervous sometimes when I'm making even the simplest videos. I get nervous and get tongue-tied sometimes, but you know, and I appreciate all those who understand me and who have been supporting me. Every view, every subscriber, man, it makes my day. Honestly, you don't know how much it makes my day. Like, you truly don't. You know, every time I see just a new view, man, I get hyped. You know, and I'm happy about it. You know, I never expected to get even this far back in the day. I didn't, at least. You know, I didn't expect to see 100 subscribers. Anything above that, you know, anything below that, either. But so I thank you guys so much, you know, beyond words. And with that, I think I have said enough. And I hope that you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. This is Briar the King, out.